Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from sortofinteresting.com. You're joining me here in front of the good old reviewers' bookshelves here with Zippy and Bobos as my co-presenters, and today you're joining me for my first ever YouTube channel review and recommendation, and I'm hoping that over the course of my weekly reviews and weekly recommendation videos, not only will I be able to show you interesting books and podcast series and all sorts of random bits and pieces, but also some really intriguing, interesting YouTube channels that are so sort of totally out of, well, they're almost undefinable, such as this one, which is the Grand Illusion series. And I cannot explain to you, the Grand Illusions YouTube channel, I've only discovered it in the last couple of weeks, but I think I can say in all of the years I've been on YouTube, I have never watched so many videos from one channel in such a short amount of time. There's hundreds of videos already up on this channel, and they all feature Tim here, our host, showing you all sorts of random toys and interesting objects from his collection of literally tens of thousands of toys from all sorts of eras, from really modern stuff through to decades and decades and decades old things. I mean, it's unbelievable, some of the novelties and some of the intriguing things that he's got to show. And the whole basis of his channel is showing you interesting and unusual objects. You've got real incredible sort of mechanical objects, just bizarre ideas for something as simple as whistles, and again, he's got tens of thousands of items in this collection, so you can imagine that over decades and decades of, well, toy production, from really simple things to all around the world as well. I should throw that in, like, the global nature of his collection again throws up so many fascinating objects that you just can't imagine until you actually see them, such as a piece of plastic tape here that he's running his thumbnail down, and when you hold that against an object such as a balloon, it makes it speak and say simple things like Merry Christmas and that, just from the vibration of your thumbnail on little notches on a piece of plastic. So that's the Grand Illusions YouTube channel in a nutshell. One of the sort of things that I can't sum up properly is how much Tim himself is a massive draw and reason that a lot of people tune into this channel, because he is just fantastic. He's almost, it's difficult to say this because I don't wish this to sound offensive at all, because it's certainly not meant that way, but he's got, there's people who tune into my videos and think that I'm disappointingly not as they would imagine somebody who is an Englishman should be, whereas this chap here is the perfect example. He's just fantastic. I think as well, the production value of this series, like, it's so well filmed, and he's so perfect at hosting, and it's just like a single take going through all these different objects one after the other. Some videos there's loads of objects, some videos just focus on one, but ultimately it really is a fantastic series. So to wrap things up, I'll just say check out Grand Illusions. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can jump straight over to the channel and get stuck into the hundreds of videos there. I think the final word on this has to be, not only is the series and all the objects that he's got to show just fascinating, but also being able to tune in and have such a great presenter go through things so well. And there's a lot of people who tune in for almost an ASMR type of relaxing experience listening to him talk about all these objects. But ultimately, there's so many reasons to tune in, so get stuck in there. Anyway, until the next time, I'll say please do check out the other videos on my channel for all sorts of random recommendations from all sorts of things, loads of the great outdoors, hundreds of videos about living on a canal boat in the UK. Yep, that's one of the random things that I happen to have done. But until the next time, have an absolutely fantastic day. Keep it Grand Illusion worthy, keep it interesting, and of course, farewell.